Borderlands 2 was released on September 18th, 2012. And for the 10th anniversary of the release date, the official Borderlands social media has released 2 shift codes that you can redeem in order to obtain a few legendary rarity guns. As advertised by the social medias, with one code, you can get any random rolls of Britva Lyudmila sniper rifle, Prudential Norfleet rocket launcher, and Rapid Infinity pistol. The other code gives you the double penetrating Unkempt Herald. As you'll see from my drops, the codes are just for the base weapons and not any guaranteed rolls, apart from the Unkempt Herald. The rolls also depend on the level of whichever character you play on next after redeeming. Speaking of the Unkempt Herald, I can't actually demonstrate how it plays because I myself am severely underlevel. You must be both level 80 and overpowered 10 to use this gun, so clearly I just need to get good. I will say, if you don't feel like putting in weeks of grinding, it looks like you could sell for a big sack of cash. Like, mine says $13.8 million, holy cow. And maybe that's not a lot of money to veterans, but that's a lot of money to me, a noob, so. Despite me being severely underleveled to use this gun, let's go over the roll. The flavor text reads as, did I fire 6 shots or only 5? 3? 7? Whatever. This weapon consumes 6 ammo per shot and deals bonus explosive damage, which of course it does, because it's Mr. Targ. Moving on, let's get into the guns that I can actually demonstrate. First up is the sniper rifle. My roll was a Raz instead of the Britva, and the flavor text reads as Man Killer. It has a 4.3 times weapon zoom with an additional 145% critical hit damage. Looks like slagged enemies take additional non-slag damage as well, so guess we can see how that plays out on the field. Okay, let's go for a crit hit. Gotta line it up.
He died. Okay. Mistake.
Alright, not sure if you noticed, but looks like a single round shot splits 3 ways after exiting the barrel, which here I'll put on the screen for you. That Psycho is just a little bit closer, probably gonna hit him too, so get 2 and 1, you know what I mean? And actually, I don't think it even said anywhere in the description or the perks or whatever that it would split into 3, so that was a nice little surprise. Looks like most of these crit hits are doing 2111 damage. And I did the math, and 2111 is way more than 145% of 402. So that slag must be doing so much more additional damage than I initially thought. Wow. Okay, just a few more headshots, because who doesn't like making heads explode, you know? Now let's take a look at the rocket launcher. My roll was Punitor instead of the Prudential. Flavor text reads as, blow up everything, has a 4.2 times weapon zoom, deals bonus elemental damage, and is highly effective against armor. Alright, so corrosive rocket launcher, hey? Let's go blow things up with some acid. Goodbye, Goliath. Boom. Okay, pretty explosion. You can see the corrosive effects. You can see the times 3 rounds here in this frame on screen. Damn, okay, I'm liking. The Norfleet is new to me. Was not expecting a chain reaction series of explosions. Well, that explains the blows up everything flavor text. But okay, let's try it against this mini boss here. Okay, I genuinely did not think it would be that quick. I swear I remember this boss being harder, but then again, I don't run this side mission very often, so it's probably been a couple years. Nice. Alright, so as long as enemies are on proximity, it's definitely a nice weapon for massive ad clear, I'll give it that. Last but not least is a weapon I'm actually more familiar with. My roll was an unending instead of the rapid. The flavor text reads as, it's closer than you think. No, it isn't. And the roll was a 5.3 times weapon zoom. Fun fact, the Infinity pistol actually has a chance to be obtained as early as level 8, from defeating Doc Mercy in the side quest Medical Mystery. Here, I'm comparing 2 versions of the Vladoff Infinity pistol. This Rapid Infinity here was dropped from the aforementioned quest for me. An interesting little feature with this gun is that the firing pattern actually creates a lemniscate, aka figure 8, aka an infinity symbol. Hey, did you notice it yet? Watch this. That's right, infinite ammo. You can, in fact, shoot forever, though it's a little hard to maneuver your movements due to fighting against the recoil. I think it's a hell of a fun gun, but in my opinion, if you want this as part of your main weapon loadout, I'd say to use it as more of a backup weapon because of its inaccuracy. I mean, of course, you do you, but that's just my take on it. As far as I'm aware of, there is no expiration date for these codes. Again, the 3 guns match your character level whom you play as after redeeming. So to any new players watching this, you can probably get them now, but I'd recommend waiting until at least you complete the main campaign, which usually happens around level 24 to 25. Also, I should say that I am by all means not an expert when it comes to, say, the dynamics of the weapon stats and damage and all that. So feel free to correct me on anything down in the comments. I really hope this little gun testing video helps somebody out there. So thanks for watching.